Hi, this is Nick with a health update. I've been kind of indisposed for the past couple of months, and I wanted to share what's going on with me right now, or what's led up to this. I was diagnosed with chronic pancreatitis in October 2018, and since then I've endured over a dozen stents in my common bile duct and also in my pancreas. I decided at some point to get a second opinion, which I did at the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, and they didn't find any cancer. They were looking for cancer. They didn't find any, and nobody had ever found cancer. So I decided to get a second, they recommended, the Mayo Clinic recommended that I have the Whipple procedure done. And this is a hugely disrupting operation, and I didn't really want to do it, but they, for some reason, persisted. And so in September of, September 17th, I decided to have the operation done, just because it's the biggest, baddest place in the world to have that, you know, and if they recommended it, I figured there must be a reason. So I did the operation, and it was horrible. The recovery was just insane. A month in the hospital, and it was bile flying everywhere in the middle of the night while they're trying to insert a feeding tube down my throat. So I decided, it was about a month in the hospital there, and I decided after that time to go home, and which I did. And about, I don't know, a few weeks into being home, I was having what they call ascites and and edema in my legs. So this was really bad. My whole abdomen was swelled up. I was filled with water. My legs were swollen like an elephant. And so they said that the only thing I could do was I have to come back there and have a stent inserted into my portal vein, which I did do. For some reason I could only do it there, and so I went there and did it. That was kind of horrible, because during the procedure they nicked my lung with something metallic, and caused me to be in the ICU. I was medevac, you know, the ambulance, the whole bit. It was crazy. So I did a few more weeks in the hospital because of that, and so finally, ultimately came back home. This was late November, late October, I guess. Anyway, I'm at home. I'm walking in my hallway. I can barely walk because of this edema, and I'm walking in my hallway, and I tripped and fell, broke my back in 3 places, and 3 vertebrae, and 2 ribs. Now, that was pretty hard for about a week. And within about a week, I could walk, and I was pretty mobile. And so now it's been a month, and you wouldn't know I had broken my back. So anyway, you know, I guess I'm a fast healer, but that's all fixed, and I have no complaints about that. You know, it's amazing. So the cancer part of my situation here is that they didn't find any cancer at all, except on those lymph nodes. So they're hoping that they're not going to find any. Well, obviously there's cancer in my bloodstream, and so I've decided to try and do chemo to kill any leftover cancer cells that are there. If that, hopefully that works, and you know, we've got some more time. It's a pretty grim diagnosis, I know, but I'm optimistic, and I am hopeful that everything works out, and at least gives me a few more years. All right, so anyway, I'll stand by for new updates. Aloha.